Hey everyone, what's up? It's Jess. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you guys are new here, I would love for you guys to hit that little subscribe button down below to subscribe to my channel before you leave. Also, while you're down there, don't forget to turn on your post notifications because that will notify you every time I upload, which is every Tuesday and Saturday here on my channel. I upload makeup, hair, beauty, fashion, lifestyle, food, all types of stuff. It is everything Jessica Noelle here. So if you guys like that type of content, I would really love for you guys to subscribe to my channel. So for today's video, I have a kind of chit chat, get ready with me, life update kind of a thing. So if you guys want to see me get ready, let's go ahead and get started. Okie dokie guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video we're going to do a makeup look. I feel like I'm kind of going to go a little ham because I feel like I haven't gotten like glam in quite some time. But like I've been doing like natural looks. Like the last time I got super glam was my graduation, which was like less than a week ago. So I also really need to get my eyebrows done because these things are out of hand. But how are you guys doing? I feel like I haven't like sat down and just like chit-chatted with you guys in such a long time. My mirror is out of battery, so that's great. Love that. So I'm just trying to get situated here. Is the lighting good? Everything good? Okay, so I'm going to just have all the products that I use listed down below because this isn't a tutorial. This is more just like a little chit chat. So, what is going on in my life? Today is August 14th when I'm filming this. I graduated from college on August 10th. I went to Penn State, if you guys didn't know. I graduated with a degree in psychology, a Bachelor of Arts in Psychology, which, you know, is great. I plan to go to grad school to get my master's in mental health counseling. A lot of you guys were asking like my major and stuff. I also am 24 years old. I just wanted to mention that to you guys as well. A lot of you guys think I'm a lot younger, which I get all the time. Yeah, I have a, well now it's funny, in the moment it wasn't funny. Like a horror story of my family and I trying to get to my graduation. Because if you guys didn't know, I live in New York. I did go to Penn State online, which is, it's called Penn State World Campus. So I did all of my classes online except for one summer class where I had to go on campus, which blowed my mind. It was not fun at all, but I think it was because it was a math class and math is not my strong suit. But it's funny, the last class that I took was actually a math class and I got a 90 in it, so I guess math is my forte. But yeah, so I went online. So I was originally going to go to one of like the smaller campuses for graduation, not the main campus in State College, but they didn't have that campus for summer graduation, so we ended up driving to State College, Pennsylvania, which is like a 4-hour drive from New York. So I'll just start at the beginning because it's a long story, guys. It's honestly, looking back on it, I'm like, if anybody was recording us, it would have been like a great movie. So my family and I, no, let me start the day before. Let me start the day before because that's when honestly the story starts. The 10th, Thursday, the whatever date that is, 8th, I was running some errands because we were leaving Friday early Friday morning because Friday evening they had a dinner for all of the online campus kids. So it was like a recognition of graduates. It was like a cute little buffet style dinner that they were having, which is going to be super cute. And so we were leaving early because that started, the first thing they had was a campus tour, and I've never been to the main campus before. So the campus tour started at 4, so we were trying to get there before 4 so that we could check into the hotel, you know, get dressed, get our lives together, and then head to the dinner. So we left. I had to drop my dog off at daycare, so we did that. And stuff. But let me start on Thursday. I went to Walmart because I needed I needed lashes, just like little things that you know, you just need to pick up before like a road trip or whatever. So I went to Walmart. No, first I went to get a pedicure because I wanted my toes to look cute because I had open toe shoes. And then I went to Walmart. I left Walmart, my car wouldn't start. I was like, okay. And it's funny because, like, you know how, like, you start your car so many times, like, you know, you drive your car. So, like, you're just expecting it to, you know, turn on. So it actually took a second for me to realize that my car hadn't started, because I was like I went to turn on the air conditioning, and then I went to, like, plug my phone in so I could listen to music or whatever. And then I realized, like, oh, the motor isn't running. So silly old me, I go to try it again, and you know, like when your battery is dead, like nothing is going on, like you turn your car on and it's just like dead. It was dead. So I was doing all of these things, and my mom was like, just, you know, wait a little bit, because, you know, I was like, and sometimes that happens with your battery, like if you leave your charger plugged in, or if you leave like the headlights on and stuff like that. And I was like, I didn't leave anything on. And like, it wasn't the type of thing where I was in Walmart for a long time. Like, I literally went and grabbed lashes. I think I grabbed my dog some dog food, and I was literally right out. Like, I didn't even wait on a line or anything when I was checking out. I like went straight through shelf checkout. I think I was probably in there max 10 minutes. So that really isn't enough time for my car's battery to die. Usually it takes a lot more for my car battery to die than that. So I was like, oh, this is weird. So I was just sitting waiting, and meanwhile it was starting to thunderstorm. And also my car windows were closed because I had the air conditioning on before I went into Walmart, because it was super hot that day, super humid, and like I just had the AC on because it was hot outside. And I was like, and before I got out of the car to go to Walmart, I obviously didn't open my windows because it honestly looked like it was about to rain anyway. And yeah, and I know that like the battery can like recharge itself, kind of a thing. So I was just sitting there hanging out. Meanwhile, I had to go to Michael's because I wanted stuff to decorate my grad cap with. I hadn't decorated it yet. I know, super last minute. Your girl was busy. But I wanted to decorate my cap, and the stuff that I had, it wouldn't have worked out honestly, because I got like fabric glue, and I was going to decorate the fabric glue like in a quote that I wanted my cap to say. And I was like, let me just get glitter letters so that, you know, it makes everyone's lives a little bit, you know, easier. So I still hadn't done that. You know, Walmart was on the way to Michael's. I was just gonna go to Michael's and then swing back home. So I was sitting there probably a good 20 to 25 minutes, just sitting there waiting, trying it every like 5 minutes or so just to see. And then finally it worked, and I called my mom. I was about to call AAA because I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna probably need a jump from AAA. And the moral of this story, get one of those little battery pack things that you can keep in the back of your car that can jump your car. That would have solved so many of my issues. But I'm going to order one on Amazon as soon as this video is over, honestly. So I went ahead and started the car, but like I said, I still needed to go to Michael's. So my mom was not with me. I was by myself. So my mom was like, you know, come home, pick me up, and we'll go to Michael's. That way you don't have to turn the car off again, and you know, the battery can charge, you know, while you're in Michael's. And I knew exactly what I wanted in Michael's. Like, it wouldn't have taken me all but of 10-15 minutes, just like the Walmart trip. So I was like, okay. So my mom was like, but wait, sit there for a little bit so that the car can charge a little bit, so you know, we're not you know, I'm not driving it like immediately and the car cuts off on me, which is foreshadowing for the next part of the story. So from my house to Walmart, it's only honestly like 10 minutes, not far at all. So I didn't have a long way to go. So I took like the quicker way home. There's 2 ways to get home. Well, actually there's like 3 ways to get home from Walmart to my house. So I was like, okay, I was like, let me just, you know, book it home, you know, so that once I'm there, you know, I can just pick up my mom. I won't even turn the car off at home once I pick up my mom, and then I can just go to Michael's and be done with this. So I went home, got my mom, we went to Michael's, everything was fine. Came home, everything was fine. That my alarm system was beeping. It was like, just, I didn't hear it. Actually, my mom heard it. I was dead asleep because he had to wake up super early to head on the road. So it was beeping and beeping, my mom said. So she went downstairs and it looked like it was fine. So we wake up the next morning. It's not fine. It turns out that my alarm system was like completely off. It wasn't showing any signs of like life or anything. So we had to call ADT. We called ADT and we had to find this, I think it was called a transformer box. And on the ADT thing, it said that it was in our front hallway. It only could be 15 feet from where the alarm system is in our wall. And our alarm system is like right by the front door. And my mom and I are looking and looking, and we cannot find this transformer box. And the lady on the phone just keeps saying that like it has to be within 15 feet of the thing, and they're saying that it's in the front hallway. So I end up having to email the lady pictures of things that we think it is. She finally emails me a picture of what it is, and I know where it is in my house. It's downstairs in the basement, plugged into the wall. But this lady was like saying that on her, I guess, whatever file that we have for our alarm system, it said that it was in the front hallway. And I was like, girl, it's downstairs in the basement, all the way in the corner in the dark. So we finally found that, and it turns out that that outlet was out. That it must have we have been having a lot of really bad severe storms here in New York, so it must have triggered it and like reset the breaker or whatever. So I ended up resetting the breaker, and it worked. And also what was plugged into that outlet was my refrigerator that we have downstairs in the basement. I think that's like not like a really like, I don't know, common thing is to have 2 refrigerators, but not everyone, most people I know have 2 refrigerators, like one for like upstairs and one for downstairs for like extra food and stuff. But let me know down below, do you guys have 2 refrigerators or not? I would love to know. But my refrigerator was out the day before, the Thursday. That was a part of the whole Thursday shenanigans that happened as well. So I reset that breaker, and the refrigerator ended up turning back on, and the alarm system. So it must have just been that breaker that or that outlet that was like triggered by a storm or whatever. So that was like the first thing of Friday morning where it was kind of like, what is going on, you know? So I'm gonna do my eyeliner really quick, and I'll be right back to finish the story. Okay guys, so I did my liner. I did kind of like a blue like liner. It's not the best, but it'll do. So moving on to the rest of the story. So Friday we leave, drop my dog off. My parents, my sister and I head off to Happy Valley, PA. Our GPS says we'll be there at like 2:59. That's perfect. We can check in the hotel, change, you know, get a little bit, you know, more put together, and then head off to the venue. The venue was literally 6 minutes from the hotel. So we're on the road. We're going through Jersey. We're riding. We stopped to get gas. We had like a good amount of gas, but you know, you just kind of want to top it off because like we didn't know exactly where we were going and everything like that. So my dad was like, let's just stop for gas in Jersey, and also Jersey gas is less expensive than New York gas. So he was like, you know, let's just fill up here. I have to go get some lash glue. Okay, so I'm back. So we stopped to get gas. We go inside. My mom and my sister, like literally every 2 seconds they have to pee. My sister is very healthy and she drinks a ton of water, so she literally, even when she doesn't have to pee, she has to pee. And my mom is the same way. Whereas I don't like to go pee unless I really have to go, because once I go, then it breaks the seal and I end up having to go like every 5 seconds. So on like road trips and stuff, like if I'm out, I would rather wait. I mean, like, I don't wait until like a kid, like, I have to go to the bathroom right now, you know, but I do wait until like I know I'm pretty full before I go, because if I don't, then it's not fun for anybody. So I actually end up going, which is one of the reasons I got so upset later, was because originally I was going to sit and wait in the car after we had gotten the gas while everyone went inside, you know, got snacks, got water, got coffee, blah, 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 blah. So we go, everybody's done getting what they need. We just get some water and some snacks, you know, nothing crazy. We're 45 minutes in at this point. We're in Dover, New Jersey. So we end up, I try to start the car won't start. Did you guys feel that was coming? It was just the worst. So I'm just gonna pop on my lashes really quick while Dad tells me to pop the hood. I do so. And my dad realizes that there's no water in the battery, which I knew the battery needed liquid. Don't ask me why I thought it was like battery acid. I don't even know if that's a real thing. But my dad goes inside, gets water, puts it in the thing, and he's like, okay, well now we need to wait for it to charge, because he's like, there was absolutely no water in the thing. So now we're sitting and we think like, oh, it's fixed. It's not fixed. So we're sitting, we're waiting, and then a guy from the gas station ends up giving us a jump, a very nice man. Shout out to you, man. And we get the car running. We sit and wait for a little bit because, you know, when your battery needs to recharge, you need to let it run for as long as you can before like you drive it again. So we're sitting, letting it run. Sit like 10-15 minutes. At this point, we're cutting it close to get to the dinner with enough time. At this point, the tour is out of the question because we'll get there too late for the tour. But the dinner didn't start till 5:30, so I was like, okay, like we still have, you know, ample time. Like at this point, my GPS said we were getting there at like 4 or something. So we do that. We leave the gas station. The car cuts off on me on the highway. So I pulled literally 5 feet from the gas station. Barely anywhere. Barely got any juice. So we at this point called AAA because my dad was like, we might need like a new battery type of a thing. You know, like it's just not it's not that we just need a jump. So we call AAA. AAA comes, give us a jump, and the guy tells me to turn on the lights, turn on the air, because if it's the alternator and you turn on those things, the car will shut off because it's giving it too much juice. So we sit and wait again, and I go to drive again, put the car in drive, car cuts off. At this point, it is slowly occurring to me that we're not going to make this dinner at all. So, you know, that's kind of out of the question at this point. So now we call AAA again, and my dad's like, yeah, this time we're gonna need a tow. So, and we'll need to rent a car now, which I beat myself up about before because I was like, I should have suggested when the car cut off on me at Walmart, I should have suggested to my dad that we rent a car. Then it could have alleviated a lot of problems. So, love that. So now we're waiting to get a tow. This is kind of a funny part of the story. I go with my sister back to the gas station that we can literally walk to because it's literally 5 feet away, because that's as far as I made it from the gas station. So I go and I get some empanadas, and I go to sit down to eat them. The empanadas fall on the floor, on the grass. It was awful. It was, at that point I was like done with like everything, everyone. I was like, I don't even want to go to this stupid graduation anymore. I'm over it. So my sister goes and gets me new empanadas, and the tow truck comes, and the tow truck guy can only fit 2 in his vehicle. So my sister and I have to Uber to the tow place because all 4 of us can't fit in the truck. And my sister and I Uber. We had a very lovely Uber driver. His name was George. George from Dover. You're a great guy. Awesome man. So my sister and I go to Uber, and while we were sitting waiting for the tow truck, my dad was trying to call different rental car places to see if we could get a rental car that was big enough for all 4 of us and big enough for all of our luggage that we had, because I have my cap and gown, I have my dress for the graduation, I have my dress for the dinner, because the dinner was supposed to be kind of like business casual. So it was a lot. So originally they only had like sedans and stuff. We needed a lot bigger than a sedan because, one, my dad is super tall. My dad is like 6 foot. Like, he can't be riding around for long periods of time in a little sedan, and like none of us wanted to either. That's the reason we took the big truck. So while we're sitting waiting for the tow truck, my dad was doing that. He was taking down like all the numbers, all the rates, blah 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 blah. So we get to the tow place, and then we have to call our dad an Uber to get to the rental car place because obviously we can't drive. So he goes and Ubers to the rental car place to get us a car so that we can, you know, head on our merry way to Pennsylvania. So we put him in an Uber. We're waiting at the tow garage place where they're gonna fix up my car with our stuff in the car. So we're waiting. My dad comes back, gets a Subaru Outback, I believe was what he got. Really cute car. Definitely on the list of cars that could perhaps be in my future. It was so cute, so spacious, So nice, drives beautifully. Everyone in my family drove it, and it was just like, everybody's like, oh, like this is nice, you know? But I digress. So we got the rental car, thank God, put all of our stuff in the car, and headed on our way to Happy Valley. We ended up getting there pretty late. I don't remember what time, but it was quite the trip, guys. I feel like things like this happen to me often, but they really don't, honestly. It's my graduation. I just missed the dinner, which I was excited about, but like it wasn't like a super major, you know, event kind of a thing. So that was, you know, my story. Happy and thankful to my parents and my sister for, you know, being there for me and, you know, struggling with me. But once we got the rental car, everything else was smooth sailing. After that, a few tears, a few headaches later, my car ended up being like $750 because we needed a new battery and alternator because the alternator was trying to compensate for the battery being out. So that was rough. But then on the way home, we couldn't drive straight home because we had the rental car, and we had to drop that off and pick up my car that was in Dover, New Jersey, which was like 45 minutes out of the city. So now it's all over. I have my car back. The rental car is back. It was quite the trip. Not wait to film a chit chat get ready with me for you guys so I could tell you what happened while I was away. But yeah, like I said, it's over now. Even when I tell people now, they're like, what in the world? What in the world? And I'm like, I know. I have pictures up on my Instagram if you guys want to check those out, to see my graduation day and stuff, which was really fun. I had a great time with my family. It was a really good time, other than, you know, the mishaps, but it was super good. So I finally got the Maybelline Fit Me in medium deep. Who's proud of me? I really have to set my face today because it's humid outside. I'm literally just going to the dollar store in this look. I went out and did some errands this morning, but I really just wanted to have like a filming day for you guys so I can, you know, get a little bit ahead. I have all my videos for August planned out already. So I'm very, very happy about that. I don't think I brought a beauty blender in here, so I honestly have to hurry up because my camera says that it's dying, but I just wanted to get my story in. That's really it. But yeah, that's my life. But it's a wild ride in the life of Jessica and Noelle, let me tell ya. Alrighty guys, that is it for this chit chat get ready with me / story time video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below before you leave. But what do you guys think of this look? I think it's super fun, super different for me. A little pop of blue. I usually never do blue, but I'm really liking this look. So if you guys like it, definitely let me know down below in the comments. And also, like I said, give me your guys' travel horror stories or anything that has happened to you guys to make me feel a little bit better about myself. But I hope you guys are doing well, and I'll see you in a few days with my next video. Love you girls. Bye.